The Apple Watch Ultra was released alongside 3 new bands, and the band is pretty much the only way you can customize your order of the Ultra. So it's pretty important that you pick the right band for you. In this video, I'll be comparing all of the bands for the Apple Watch Ultra and telling you which one you should choose. So these are all of the official watch bands for the Apple Watch Ultra. This first one is called the Ocean Band. This is hands down the most traditional style watch band with a pin and tuck system. It's also the heaviest band. In my opinion, this one offers the most rugged look, and it's also the heaviest band as well. Something to note about the Ocean Band is it's the only band for the Ultra that doesn't have titanium lugs on the ends. The second one is called the Alpine Loop. This is more of a textile material, and the way it secures is with a titanium G-hook that goes through any of the loops on the outside of the band. The final one, and my personal favorite, is called the Trail Loop. This is Apple's thinnest and lightest band that they've ever made, and this is probably the most comfortable band you can get for the Apple Watch Ultra. When you buy the Apple Watch Ultra itself, you get to pick one of these styles to come with the watch. Each one sells separately for $99, and each one is also available in a choice of 3 different color options. I want to start with the Ocean Band. So this is Apple's rubber band for the Ultra, and this is the band that they recommend you wear if you're doing scuba diving or any recreational activity in water. The band comes in 3 pieces out of the box. So it comes with the long section of the band, the short section, and also a very small titanium ring that you're able to put through any of these holes on the band. Now this ring allows you to tuck in the extra part of the band so it doesn't flap around and get in your way. So when you have the band on your wrist, you tuck it through like this, and then any excess you have hanging off your wrist, you're able to tuck into this piece just like that. You can also see that this titanium ring comes apart with a spring like that, allowing you to move it to any other hole on the band. It's unclear if Apple is going to be selling any replacements to this ring, so I'd recommend being careful with it. The Ocean Band is available in white, black, and also yellow. I think the white and the yellow are my favorites. This Ocean Band is hands down the most durable band for the Ultra, as it's made out of a really thick rubber material, so you don't have to worry about the band degrading or tearing over time. And because it's waterproof and rubber, if it happens to get dirty or stained, you can simply wash the band and get it clean again. I'd say this is the band to get if you're looking for that rugged look on your watch. I'd say if you're trying to replicate maybe the G-Shock look on your Apple Watch, this is the band you should definitely go for. Keep in mind, even though the band is rubber, this is the heaviest band you can get for the Apple Watch Ultra. And because this is the Ocean Band, and this is what Apple thinks you should be wearing when you're scuba diving, you can also get an extra large extension for the band that lets you wear it over a wetsuit. And one more thing that I should mention, while I haven't had any issues personally with this band, some people online have been complaining that the rubber material on this band has been irritating their skin, and some people have gotten rashes from it, so just something to keep in mind. Next up is the Alpine Loop. This is probably the most unique band that we saw from Apple when they came out with the Ultra. The interior part of this band is kind of a stretchy material, and after you loop the watch band around, you have a whole bunch of loops that you can put the G-hook into once it's on your wrist. And this is hands down the most secure band. So if you're worrying about your watch band coming off by accident, this is definitely the one that you should get, because this G-hook is never coming undone unless you do it on purpose. And because there's so much spacing in between each hole on the outside of the band, I'm really glad that Apple included a bunch of stretch on the band, because if they didn't, this band would be really uncomfortable for a lot of people. And one more thing I want to mention about the Alpine Loop is how you install it on the watch itself. So every single image that you see from Apple marketing is going to show the looping part of the band installed at the top. In my opinion, this is completely wrong, because when you have the loop up here, it's really hard to tighten the band on your wrist. So in my opinion, I'd recommend putting the looping part on the bottom of the watch. That way, when it's time to put it on your wrist, it's a lot easier to tighten the band. Another really small thing I noticed, and this is a lot of attention to detail from Apple, is the G-hook itself is actually slightly rounded, as you can see here. This way, when the G-hook is on the band and it's on your wrist, you're not gonna feel it sticking out as much because it's rounded. So overall, this is a really unique band with a pretty cool way of securing on your wrist. I think people who do a lot of hiking and climbing and outdoor activities are really gonna like the Alpine Loop. The Alpine Loop is available in green, orange, and also a starlight color. And finally, my personal favorite band for the Apple Watch Ultra is the Trail Loop. Just as the Alpine Loop is, this is a textile band. However, the material feels a lot softer. Instead of securing with a G-hook as we saw on the Alpine Loop, the Trail Loop uses a Velcro material to secure it on your wrist. The Trail Loop is also the thinnest and lightest band that we've ever seen from Apple, and when I have it on my wrist, this is the most comfortable band I've ever worn. The Trail Loop is very similar to another band that Apple sells as well called the Sport Loop. The Trail Loop is made of much better materials, which is why the price is higher, but it's pretty much the exact same band. Both bands are going to secure with Velcro, but you can see that the Trail Loop actually uses titanium lugs instead of plastic. And you're also going to notice that the Trail Loop has a tab on the end of the band, whereas the Sport Loop just has a piece of plastic. So if you already have a Sport Loop band, the one thing I notice about the Trail Loop is how thin it is, and it also feels a little bit softer in my hand as well. And just as I said with the Alpine Loop, I would recommend that you install the band like this, where the looping part is on the bottom of the watch, because when you put it on your wrist, it is a lot easier to tighten the band from the bottom than the top. So as I said before, the Trail Loop is my favorite band for the Apple Watch Ultra. Before the Ultra even came out though, my favorite band was the Sport Loop, just because I like how light it is, and I also like having Velcro on my watch bands. So the Trail Loop is pretty much a much better version of the Sport Loop. And the Trail Loop is available in 3 colors, a black with orange accent, a beige with yellow accent, and my personal favorite is this gray band with a blue accent. To summarize everything, I would say go for the Ocean Band if you care about that overall rugged look and durability. Go for the Alpine Loop if you care most about a secure fit on your wrist. And go for the Trail Loop if you care most about comfort. So that's going to do it for this quick comparison of all of the Apple Watch Ultra bands. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give us a like. My name is Michael with IDB. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.